I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 328, Part 3. Questioner. I am hard-worked and find little time to practice concentration. Are there any aids for it? Is control of breath a good aid? Maharshi. Prana and mind arise from the same source. The source can be reached by holding the breath or tracing the mind. If you cannot do the latter, the former will no doubt be helpful. Regulation of breath is gained by watching its movements. If the mind is watched, thoughts cease. Peace results, and it is your true nature. King Janaka said, I have now found the robber, namely, the mind, who has been robbing me of my I-ness. I will instantly kill this thief. The perturbation owing to thoughts appear to rob the self of its peace. The perturbation is the mind. When that ceases, the mind is said to take flight. The self remains as the undisturbed substratum. Another person interposed, the mind must kill the mind. Maharshi, yes, if there be a mind. A search for it discloses its non-existence. How can anything that does not exist be killed? In this dialogue, the questioner seeks guidance on how to practice concentration and meditation since he has a busy schedule. The questioner wonders if controlling the breath could assist in concentration. Ramana Maharshi responds by saying that both prana, life force, and mind arise from the same source, the fundamental substratum or essence of existence, the self, or the pure consciousness that you are. He explains that this source can be reached either by controlling the breath or by tracing the mind back to its origin. For those unable to trace the mind, regulating the breath can indeed be a helpful aid. To regulate the breath effectively, Ramana advises observing its movements, not controlling the breath, just observing it. By attentively watching the breath, the mind naturally becomes calm and thoughts quiet. This cessation of thought leads to inner peace, making it possible to directly know your true nature. Before I came to Ramana's teachings, I had followed Buddhist ideas for 25 years. I learned mindfulness then. Its basis is breath watching. When I started self-inquiry, I spent most of my meditation time watching my breath to quiet the mind. Only then could I actually inquire. The Maharshi then refers to a statement made by King Janaka, a legendary Hindu figure who metaphorically identifies the mind as the robber stealing one's sense of identity, the I-ness. King Janaka resolves to eliminate this thief, symbolizing the cessation of disturbing thoughts that disrupt the peace of the self. In response to an interjection by another person suggesting that the mind itself must destroy the mind, Ramana offers insight. He acknowledges that if the mind were indeed real and could be located as a separate entity, this approach might seem appropriate. However, Ramana points out that upon close examination, the mind is found to be non-existent as a tangible entity. Mind is only thoughts. When there are no thoughts, where is the mind? The mind is not always there, so it does not truly exist. Reality is always. Therefore, how could something that does not truly exist be eradicated? The mind is permanently quieted by knowledge, self-knowledge, direct knowledge that the mind is unreal. Ramana's teaching encapsulates the essence of Advaita Vedanta. He directs you to turn inward, recognize the source of the mind in thoughts, and ultimately realize the underlying substratum of undisturbed peace, the true self that you are. The practice of breath control serves as a preliminary aid to calm the mind, paving the way for deeper self-inquiry and realization of your essential nature beyond the transient fluctuations of thoughts and mental perturbations. Your breath changes. What within you does not. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. The book, Who Am I with Comments, is my take on these early teachings of Ramana Maharshi. It's available on Amazon, free to Kindle subscribers. A link is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.